The shepherd who knows your name. There are moments in life when words rush at us, and moments when words are meant to walk slowly. This is one of those moments. So take a breath. Let your shoulders rest. Let the noise of the day grow quiet. We are entering a psalm written by a shepherd. For the weary, for the wandering, for the ones who have walked long roads and carry quiet burdens, a psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. David does not begin with fear. He does not begin with need. He does not begin with struggle. He begins with relationship. The Lord is my shepherd. Not distant, not unaware, not indifferent. A shepherd knows the sheep one by one. He knows their markings. He knows their wounds. He knows which ones wander and which ones stay close. To say the Lord is my shepherd is to say, I am known, I am watched over, I am not alone in this field of life, and because of that, I lack nothing. Not because life is perfect, not because trouble never comes, but because the shepherd knows what I need. Before I know how to ask. Think about the word nothing. Nothing missing, nothing forgotten, nothing overlooked. Even now, David had known hunger, he had known danger, he had known loneliness, and still he says, I lack nothing. Because provision does not always look like abundance, or sometimes it looks like enough for today. Enough strength, enough breath, enough peace to take the next step. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Notice the word makes. Sheep do not easily lie down. They are alert, they are cautious, they are easily disturbed. So the shepherd creates safety. Before rest can happen, green pastures are not rushed places. They are places where fear has been quieted. You are not forced into rest by exhaustion, you are led into rest by care. Sometimes God makes us lie down because we would never stop moving on our own. He says, you've walked enough for today. You've carried enough for now. Lie down. And the ground beneath you is green, alive, nourishing, prepared. He leads me beside quiet waters, not rushing rivers, not roaring waves, quiet waters. Because sheep are afraid of loud waters, they will not drink where they feel threatened. So the shepherd finds stillness, and God does the same with you. He does not demand peace from chaos. He leads you away from it. Quiet waters are where your breathing slows, where your thoughts settle, where your spirit drinks deeply again, if your soul feels dry tonight. This verse is an invitation. Drink. Double quotes. He refreshes my soul. Not just your body, not just your mind, your soul, the place where weariness hides, the place that grows tired of pretending to be strong. Refreshing a soul is gentle work. It cannot be rushed. It cannot be forced. It happens when someone tends to you with patience, and God does not hurry when He heals. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. Notice, not every path. Not easy paths, right paths. Sometimes the right path is quiet, sometimes it is lonely, sometimes it is unfamiliar, but it is guided. You are not expected to know the way, you are expected to follow the shepherd, and he leads you not because you are perfect, but because his name is faithful. Your missteps do not cancel his guidance. Take a breath here. Let this truth settle. You are being led, even when you feel unsure. We will continue this journey into the valley, through the table prepared in tension, into the overflowing cup and the promise of dwelling forever. But for now, rest in the pasture, drink from the quiet waters. The shepherd is near. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, there comes a moment in every journey when the path changes. The green pastures fade behind us, the quiet waters grow distant, the air becomes cooler, the light becomes dimmer, And David does not pretend otherwise. He does not skip this part. Not if, even though, because valleys are not failures, they are part of the landscape. A valley is not a destination. It is something you move through. Notice the word walk, not run, not stumble blindly, not collapse. Walk. One step at a time, even in the darkest places. You are still moving forward. The valley David speaks of is deep, shadowed, uncertain. The kind of place where the sun barely reaches, where sounds echo strangely, where danger feels closer. Some translations call it the valley of the shadow of death. A shadow means something threatening is nearby, but a shadow itself cannot harm you. It looks real. It feels heavy, but it has no power on its own. I will fear no evil. Not because evil is imaginary, not because pain is denied, but because fear does not get the final word. Fear whispers, "You're alone." Faith answers, "You are not." Fear says, "This is the end." Faith says, "This is a passage, for you are with me." This is where the psalm changes. Up until now, David spoke about God. He makes me lie down. He leads me. He refreshes me. But in the valley, David speaks to God. You are with me, because valleys turn belief into conversation. When life is easy, we talk about God. When life is hard, we cling to Him. Think of your own valley, the season that feels narrow, the chapter where answers feel delayed, the place where joy feels quiet. For you are with me. This is where the psalm changes. Up until now, David spoke about God. He makes me lie down. He leads me. He refreshes me. But in the valley, David speaks to God. You are with me, because valleys turn belief into conversation. When life is easy, we talk about God. When life is hard, we cling to Him. Think of your own valley, the season that feels narrow, the chapter where answers feel delayed, the place where joy feels quiet. Hear this clearly. God did not stay behind when the path descended. He walked with you into it. You are not alone.